first. It's fine.
You're good.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry. So I've been thinking about how to do this intro from now on if I get a theme song. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live and it's going to be me and I'm going to be like, tonight on Side Dish. And we're going to do that. And then I'm going to go, but watch this medley of lots of stuff. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Ping. Can you hear me? Can you hear everybody else? We're in it. My desktop is poo-pooed right now. And so we're in a different setup with a laptop and that stuff. So
I think everyone can be heard.
Everybody can be heard?
I think so. I mean, our line isn't going up at all when I talk.
This is your line. That's my line.
That's on your line's not moving at all.
Oh, that's never.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, well, you can hear me now. Anyways, hi, Ping. So that's what I think I'm going to do is we're going to go live. It's going to be me going, hey, welcome to Side Dish. And then we'll cut to a intro. We'll see how that works out. But tonight we're going to make flourless bourbon brownies for Carmen because she's a big old graduate of high school as of yesterday. So that's pretty exciting.
Yay.
We had a garage sale today. Carmen manned that. How much money did you make today?
$100.
Even?
I think there was like 101.
Well, these are fairly easy to put together. We are also going to be making something called a goat fart. I'm not sure what I think about it, but it does have this delicious peanut butter whiskey. This is off Kilter peanut butter whiskey, which is made right here near us in Verdi, Nevada, which is about not even a real difference from Reno. They would tell you they are because they're snooty pooties. But this is it's really good. I've never had peanut butter whiskey, but it's dangerous. So live. Well, hey, Feet. And we're gonna, I don't know, we're gonna try some different things with the brownies we make. So you want to preheat your oven to 325 degrees. You're going to take 1 whole stick of butter plus 1/4 of a stick, aka 2 tablespoons, and you're going to melt it inside this nice pan or pot. There you go. Why do you do that? Because you need to. Otherwise, you won't have melted butter. And everybody loves melted butter. Did I show this before? I think I've showed this, right? Ooh, a coconut oak. How are you, Amy?
I'm good.
My brother and sister-in-law are in town, Danny and Carly. They are went to the convenience store to get some sodas for our pizzas. Yeah, right? How convenient. So they'll be here when they get back. What else is going on? We had a busy week leading up to graduation.
The reason for the flourless is because I, Carmen, have celiac disease, and that's where you're allergic to gluten. So, hence no flour.
There you go. You heard it straight from the source. So we are introducing more gluten-free recipes into our life. And honestly, it is not as hard as it used to be. I think we talked about it a little bit last week too. But our friend Sandor, he's been gluten-free for like 10 years or something like that. I mean, maybe it's less, but it seems like it's been a long time because that's how long he complains about it. But just kidding, Sandor. And anyways, I remember when he first got going, it was really hard for him to find anything really gluten-free. And so he especially was sad that he couldn't drink beer anymore. But then he discovered Tito's vodka and he was fine. I'm going to let this all melt. And then I have 1/4 cup of, what is this? Non-fat, unsweetened coconut powder. This, again, it is non-fat, I guess, because there's no white chocolate. I also have a 1/4 cup of bourbon. So I'm using Bullet bourbon, but use your favorite, Maker's Mark, whatever you want to do. The bourbon adds just a little complex layer of flavor. So, it's not gonna be alcoholic brownies or anything like that, but it's gonna be good. So, Ping said that the reason he missed last week is because he fell asleep and then didn't wake up for the show.
Oh no.
But we totally missed you. Like we were really worried about you. We had a bit of a conversation about it. You probably watched it later, but we're glad you're here this week for sure. So my brother and sister-in-law are here till Tuesday. We're going to see Weird Al tomorrow. What? I saw Weird Al when I was in high school, and then I got to go backstage and meet him. And I said, the conversation basically went like this. Oh, man, you must know you really made it when you got boxes with your name on it, because there were a lot of set boxes, on tour, but they have boxes with your name on it. Duh. And he was like, yep, I'm real big. Look at all the boxes I have. And that was our interaction. I was like, I really love you, Weird Al. And he was like, yep, I'm sure you do. Brownies topped with fudge from Bebop Babe. Ooh, that sounds really good. You may remember, Pig, we made those brownies that we put peanut butter cups in the middle of. Like we spread them down, and then we put peanut butter cups in the middle, and then spread more topping on it. And they were so good. That's really tough. That really killed the Lily. Ooh. Amy's just tuned in, everybody. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm going to add the bourbon. And I don't have the temperature on this thing up very high because you're not wanting to burn the butter. I'm going to turn it up a little bit to get this big piece broken up and melted. Once it's completely melted, I'm going to add in the cocoa powder. And it's going to be gritty. Not like a 1940s detective film, but gritty as in grainy. Also not like a detective movie from the 40s. But that's going to go away once we add. So I've got a combination here. You can, if you have baking chocolate in bars, you can cut it up. But you need equivalency of a cup and a half.
You need a Band-Aid.
Oh, I sure do.
Sorry guys.
Denise the dog almost made Denise go down. It's dry. It's not.
You need a Band-Aid.
Okay. No, you got to do this first. So I'm gonna add the powder in, and I'm gonna. Oh, that was volatile.
What happened?
It just boiled because of the introduction of particles into a nearly boiling liquid.
Oh. You're scientist.
Okay, once that's in, then you're gonna add all that chocolate, and you want to do it on the heat so it melts a little bit. And while that happens, I'm gonna put this Band-Aid on and satisfy everybody.
I interrupted what you were saying. If you have baker's chocolate, you can
just chop it up, but you need the equivalency of a cup and a half for that. But you need 2 cups total of the chocolate. Let's just get that out of the way. 2 cups, because what you're going to do is you'll see, but we're going to
put some on top.
Put some on top, yeah. Okay, so you always want to have melt your chocolate over a low heat if possible. Mix it in so that you get a consistent sort of texture. Because if you mix it in just the middle and you're not going all the way around, it'll be looser on the outside. And nobody wants a loose mixture here, because this has got to have the structure you want in order to what is it? Oh yeah, hold the air that's going to be formed with the egg yolks. And we're putting 4 eggs in this as well. So magic happens. It's just like science. So, okay. So now that that's done, you need to let this sit for a few minutes before you add your eggs in. Because if we add cold eggs to hot liquid, we're going to have scrambled eggs. But you can take this time to get your brownie pan. And I've already kind of, pre-squirted it here, but I'm going to do it again. And you need to take some parchment paper. Oh, you turned it.
I did.
Perfect.
But we can't really see what you're doing
Okay,
because of the, come over here.
So what you want to do here is you're going to make like a handle pretty much. So you want enough of this to sort of be cut out, but it needs to be as close to the edge here as you can get it. Do this. So, yeah, a little been in here since Thursday, and this happens every time they come out of the bedroom, the bathroom, they come in the door, they look at them.
I think Piper might be losing her mind.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I get that she wants to protect, but come on. Maybe she's losing her eyesight. Maybe that's more accurate. I don't know. So this just goes in, and you're gonna press it down. This is why spraying it is kind of important, and I'll show you more here in a sec. But because it's gonna sit in here, and really all the parchment paper is doing is a landing pad for your batter, and it should look something like that. And then you're gonna spray more of this. Now, I'm using spray. If you have butter and you want to do butter, fine. It seems a little bit more messy in my mind. But you want to have this ready. If you haven't started your oven, remember, 325. So that's lower than you might think. And then the other thing is the recipe says to bake for 20 minutes or 25 minutes. I did 40 because it was just not coming together. So results may vary. Watch it, use your indicators. You know, you're going to want to have a wooden skewer or a cake tester or something like that to pull it in and pull it out. Now, the thing we know about brownies is that they will continue to like come together out of the pan. So I took this out. I baked some, and I'll just show you real quick. But you can see, like, that's what you're looking for. So it's got structure, but it's going to be able to.
Did you just poke your finger in a melted chocolate chip?
I did. And also there's oil all over it. But, you know, what are you going to do? All right. So the other thing, this is, see how that has become nice and shiny? That is a good indicator that all of the chocolate has integrated and there's no grit.
It looks like ganache.
Mm-hmm. You guys remember when we had the ice cream party and we made that chocolate sauce?
Oh, yeah.
And then you remember last night when we had ice cream for Carmen's graduation party, and then we had like vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce that we just warmed up. That was good. Did you have ice cream last night?
Yes, she did. She did.
Okay. But you know what's funny is that they made Carmen made most of the ice cream, but we made coffee ice cream first together. And so I could show her how to make it. And we made a double batch of that, didn't we? Eventually. And then because Amy and Carmen have decided that tastes just like a Jamocha almond fudge
Jamocha shake.
Yes,
Jamocha shake.
Jamocha shake.
Not Jamocha almond fudge. That's from, what is that from? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's Baskin Robbins ice cream.
Jamocha shake from Arby's.
Yeah.
And like, I don't drink coffee and I didn't want to taste it, so I took their word for it. So there you go. Okay, so that's off. Oh yeah, that's good.
Tony says she makes sleepy time brownies.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, edibles.
Yeah. I was gonna say one of the comments on this recipe. This is from Maker's Mark, courtesy of the Food Network, but they said you could put, what is it, high butter in there and you could have a really good time. Okay, so I just put a whole egg in here, and just like any kind of incorporation where you don't want to stuff all those eggs in here at once. Well, you're not stuffing anything in anything, you're dropping it in nicely. But you want to integrate it in to this so that it goes and looks good. Do you want to get the vanilla ice? No, I'll leave it in there. We'll get it out. So, because we're gonna try some fun stuff. We're gonna have brownies with ice cream. That's what Denise wants.
I want that too, but with coffee ice cream.
Well, you have to get the coffee ice cream too. So, well, come on now. Stupid egg. Oh.
That's what
That's
you
what
get
you get
for
for calling
sauciness.
stupid.
It told me. That's, you know what? That's my hubris coming back to haunt me.
That's right.
That's fine. That egg's like, I'll show you, stupid. If it looks, you're gonna beat this.
What does it look like?
Well, you can see it's still got shine, but it's starting to get a little of the viscosity that the egg whites brings it. It's not as smooth, but it's not like it's unsmooth. It's just more body. Let's put it that way.
Okay. You say so.
So rinse and repeat until you get 4 eggs in here. And then the main body of this is the eggs are going to do a lot of the heavy lifting for the body of this as it rises in the oven and it cooks. So you could call this basically like a brownie souffle. I mean, it's very similar in terms of structure. So that's fun.
Does it poop up in the oven?
It did, and then it does
And then
lose
it
as it comes
falls.
out. Yeah. I mean, that was my experience. Is it, Carly? Is that what normally happens usually? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. We're all chopped at the bit. We got pizza from this place, Mama Celeste, and it smells real good. It smells just really good from the brownies in here. So we're just living our best life today. Anybody got any big summer vacation plans? I don't know. I'm not me. I used all my vacation. So here I'll just be here every week. Next week it'll be Carmen and I. Amy and Denise will be in Palm Springs, and that'll be fun. We're gonna just eat sushi every day
Yes.
until we fall down. I say that, but we're probably really gonna do that unless Carmen's giving me a dirty look. Like, yes,
You could just try it from every different place that has it.
Yep.
That's
around
true.
here.
This is 1/2 cup of confectioner sugar, aka powdered sugar. So it's clumpy, and it looks clumpy because it's probably been sitting. What are you looking at? It kind of gives me a look.
Sorry. It's just my face.
It's cool.
I was thinking that's really sweet, I guess.
But there's no, I mean, it's semi-sweet chocolate.
Oh, that's true.
So if you were using milk chocolate, you may not need to do this move. And you probably don't need to do this if you didn't have old clumpy confectioner sugar. But I'm doing it because I am a rebel.
Let's get in the bowl.
Right?
What'd you say?
What? You're getting about half of it into the bowl.
No, I'm getting about most of it in there. Doubters over here, everybody. Every day, we'll doubt. It's okay.
Gotta keep you humble.
I put a little spite in their food every day. So without
Spite
the E.
or spit?
Without the E.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
Again, you're going to whisk this in until you can't really see any of that powdered sugar. Carmen manned the garage sale, and then she was barely in the sun at all and got sunburned today, so she's feeling a little like a lobster.
Rock lobster.
See, I think the order of operation of how they do this. Now, I don't know why they have you add the sugar after the heat comes off, because if it were me, I'd add it with the butter and let it melt in there, and then when you add the chocolate, it's going to help smooth it out more. But there's got to be some reason.
There's got to be a reason.
So if anybody knows the reason. Oh, Fee, I don't get summer vacation either, but I mean, but like I told you, Fee, there are 3 jobs going to be available at the university if you're interested in doing some desktop work and coming back. So I know a guy who could put in a good word for you.
I do that for him.
Yeah, you'd be a hell of a guy if you did that, Danny. Okay. Would anybody like to lick the whisk?
Denise does.
Danny, you want to lick the whisk?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it tastes delightful. Okay.
Maybe
So-
the powdered sugar is to add structure.
It's probably
So if you just melted it up, will A, that's why it's needed, and B, if you melted it into the butter, it might not do the same thing.
I think that's the case. It probably adds volume, like you said, Tony's.
Yes, she
Yeah.
bakes a lot.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that's the case, especially without the flour particles to sort of suspend in the chocolate to help normal brownie. So you just pour this in.
Wow.
And I know what you're thinking out there. You're like, this is not going to rise. Because I had a doubt. I didn't not think it was going to work because obviously it's a pretty popular recipe online. But
And Carly's made them before.
yeah, exactly. Well, that was the other. That was
Trust
the other.
her to not lead you astray.
No, that was the other reason I was going to say. And we know somebody who's actually made them. But
unlike a lot of recipes we make on here, we're like,
I make I guess the day of. This seems like a good idea. As if you've ever watched the first rice pilaf episode. Rice pilaf. We're friends now, though. We each have a win in our corner, so maybe I have to fight risotto now, and that's like the next round of the rice championships.
I wish you would.
I bought arborio rice just for that. Okay, so we're gonna set this because of its viscosity. That's a big science word.
Science.
Yeah, science. It is going to. It's pretty much level. If it looks weird and it's not level, just give it a little tap of room. So again, 325-degree oven. You're going to put it in for 20 minutes. You're going to look at it and go, that's not long enough. But check it. Use the tools that we have. It separates us from the animals. Stick it in. If it comes back out clean or cleanish, you're right there. If it doesn't, add 10 more minutes until you get to your desired done. Let's just have a cocktail. I think that's a fantastic idea, right?
Yeah.
Equal parts?
No, it's 50% Kahlua and then 25% of the
Perfect. We're going to do 2 ounces of Kahlua and 1 ounce of the others.
Oh, Jesus.
What? I thought you guys liked to party. I didn't realize I was in a room with a bunch of squares.
Okay.
Okay. Where's my scoop?
Scoopy-doo.
I think that got said a lot last night. I know I heard Dan say it at least once.
Karen asked what I wanted to do today, and I said that, and she was going to smack me.
Oh, yeah? Well, you know. I mean, it's Kahlua. This is like barely has any alcohol in it, right? I don't know. Can you get wasted if you drink a bunch of Kahlua?
I feel like you waste on any alcohol.
I made homemade Kahlua, honey. It's vodka. It's not barely any alcohol.
Well, see you on the other side. Whatever. We're in for the night. We're going to have a bunch of starchy pizzas and it will absorb right up.
And have the best night ever watching a movie.
Yeah.
A singing movie.
Carmen
Yay!
hates singing movies. We've showed her so many. She hates them all. Almost knocked me off my feet. Now you can make these as a shot, but I don't want a shot, so. It's almost cola-y in color.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Coming around the corner here.
Thank you.
Let me know if I have to stop making them.
Which we're watching
Eurovision.
Eurovision. That's tasty.
Oh, yeah? What do you think it tastes like?
Well, it smells peanut buttery.
Okay. We're getting a live review right now. I don't know. I got so aggressive when I said that. Sorry.
And it tastes a little coffee, sweet, delicious.
Who is the primary order of these normally?
Old farts.
Is it Old Farts?
Like goat farts.
It was the Eagles, so.
Oh, yeah. So, old farts. And old fart women. I don't know if you've ever seen or been inside of an Eagles club. It isn't for the youth, it seems. I'm not even sure how they keep gaining members other than you reach a certain age and you just get to get in. So,
Isn't Terry a member?
I don't know.
My dad's in affiliation with it anymore.
Oh, really? Why not? Just moved on?
I found other things.
I thought once in April, always in April.
I'll do it convention.
Oh,
I mean, it's like any. It's like
I
the
thought
most-
Doug should join something like that, but then you started in the golf association, and
Ooh,
that's good.
Kim says Eurovision is awesome.
You're wrong.
You don't know? You haven't seen it yet.
Listen to that.
Oh, you have?
Apparently Danny made me watch it.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought you hadn't
made
seen it
you
yet.
watch it.
Yeah.
Have a little, and you can share or you can pass it along. Or if you don't drink it, I'll drink it and then I'll just make the next
You taste right?
one. Okay. No, you can't make it just in there, Doug. I mean, you could, but. You know what? I was actually thinking if you added a teeny tiny, like an ounce of cream in there too,
Yeah.
that would be.
Yes,
that-
I was thinking that too.
Well, I can retoss everybody's, and we do
You
have
could just
cream.
pour it
left.
in there and mix it up.
Okay.
But you should try it without.
Yeah, I'm going to, but I mean, that's a. Everybody, great team effort. We came to that. We got there.
But now we can call it cream crusty goat fart.
Ooh.
Crusty goat fart.
We poured Kahlua over
Milky.
espresso chip ice cream. That does sound good.
Wow.
I think we should call it. What was I thinking? I forgot. I don't know.
Something clever?
Old cow fart, since it's not cow fart.
Yes.
Old cow farts.
Well, maybe we just call it cow fart. Well,
An
goats
old-
make milk too, though.
It's true.
Yeah, but the cream is the milk product.
It's true.
Yeah. Why isn't there heavy cream in goat's milk? Is there?
You mean does goat's milk? Can you? Oh. I mean,
Anybody a goat farmer that knows the answer to this?
is there heavy?
Is there
made from
different
goat's
parts of the
milk?
goat's milk? You know, because there's the cream top of cow's milk, and then underneath, and then half and half is a mixture of the two. You all knew that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because remember that day we went over to John and Adriana's and she was like, "Oh, I made this half and half myself, homemade half and half," and I was like, "What?"
Well, you know, I've made homemade half and half when we didn't have it. So let's see. Ooh, I think it smells delightful.
Yeah, it does smell delightful.
That smells like a peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's delightful.
Now this is like a jazzed up Smith and Kearns.
Yeah, but I love a Smith and Kearns. So,
Oh, here, I got this.
oh, thanks.
Thanks.
Just see this. 1 ounce gives you.
Yeah. Now it tastes like chocolate milk.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, not, but does it taste any peanut buttery?
Maybe a hint.
That's better.
Yeah, I could drink all those. Like all of them. Okay. Let's look at this real quick. Yep.
Did you put a timer on?
No, but that was about what, 5 minutes, we'll call it? Well, again, we're watching it, so. Okay.
Yeah, like a white Russian dude.
So this is what it's gonna look like. Okay, now you wanna get the ice cream from them? The vanilla's in this one, and I think coffee is in the other one. Now these are super, super rich, and you're gonna want to have tiny pieces of them, because you're gonna be like this. Oh, it's so rich. Don't do that. So I'm actually gonna cut these, and I want to get a. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, look how dense that is. Okay, I'm zooming in.
Can you see it?
We'll move the shaker and then we can. Yeah, wow.
I just guessed because the banana looks very similar.
I'm gonna try a little corner piece here. Yeah, that's really good. Wow.
Yeah, it's coffee.
I think the thing with this, when these are plates, Janice is on that though. The thing with this, it tastes just like brownies. And like, I think it's cream, they're the texture like brownies are like, it can be gritty.
Not all brownies are created equal.
This is creamy, really. That's really an interest. I didn't expect the creaminess.
Can
of
we
it.
have some?
No.
No, they're too good. My exact words when we made them a whole puppy pop.
Yeah. Quote. That it really, I mean, wow. That is, I mean, I like regular brownies,
Whoa.
but these might be better than regular brownies.
Yeah, that's good.
So the thing you could do with these,
And it's not overpoweringly sweet.
in addition to this, is like we made those brownies and we put peanut butter cups in the middle of it. But I think with this, just take creamy peanut butter, like natural creamy peanut butter, and either swirl it in or add it into the mix, and so you could really. I mean, you don't need to, but if you wanted to add something else to that, or make a variation on it, that's one good way to do it.
But the consistency of that would not make it good. Like, I know you're going to make ice cream sandwiches, but
No, I'm actually
won't
good
do
now.
that, yeah.
Now that I've tasted it,
you look like you're missing it too.
Are you gonna give us some, Douglas?
hi y'all.
Perfect. Okay,
I'm finish the rest of the show. That's like,
Denise got you some plates so you can share.
does anybody? Do you want ice cream or do you want to wait, Daniel?
They just want to taste this now, I think.
Danny
And then
can't have ice cream.
We looked,
who can't have ice cream?
Danny. He's lactose intolerant.
Oh,
That's the only intolerance he believes in is lactose intolerance. Otherwise, he's very inclusive.
It's actually, I'm not.
I have
Is that-
lactate.
I haven't had like milk for 20 years, so the doctor just said, stay away from it still because it's going to do the same thing to your stomach up.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Interesting.
okay. So I'm just gonna.
Is that
Yeah.
like sour cream, cheese, everything? Or just milk?
Milk and ice cream for the most part.
You want a vanilla or coffee?
And
I'll wait for the ice cream until my.
cream and
Okay.
Yeah. You will know.
You're welcome. So just like brownies that you're making and written with flour,
Whoops.
I just want to show so that we can have an idea of what you're looking for here. The edges are going to cook first, and then they're going to get more and more cooked as they come in, because there's the hot rim of the pan that it's in.
I thought that looked overdone around the edge, but
No.
it doesn't taste overdone.
No, it's 40 minutes though is what we had to do here.
So could you make like, I know Andrew and Lino have that brownie pan that's all edges brownies,
Yeah, yeah,
that'd be good.
yeah. I mean, and because it just pours in really easily. What?
Nothing.
Okay. I think that it would be easy to get it in there. The only hard part would be getting the parchment paper in and then lifting it out, which is what you really need to do. because I don't think you can't let it cool in the pan because it will get weird.
Oh, really?
I don't know why, but it does. But this has a little brownie in it.
Little brownie
Mhm.
sidecar there.
Okay. Now let's see. Let's gild the lily here.
That's the coffee ice cream.
I know I'm gonna test it just because
What?
it tastes so bad.
It does not. It's delicious.
Actually, it's pretty damn good. The coffee flavor is there. So I thought I had gotten decaf coffee instant crystals, which is what you put in it. I did not, which is probably why everybody who's had it has been like this. Also, oh my God. Oh, I just spilled my drink. Hey, Nico, if you're out there, hi. I just blew one of Carmen's friends' minds. He came over last night and he only referred to me as side dish the entire night, even though I introduced myself and told him my actual name. So, you know, if he's probably not watching tonight.
I texted him.
So, okay. So now I'm just gonna. Is my scooper in the? Oh, what's right here? Can I? I'll get a plate for you. And then you guys. Denise, you want the vanilla? You said.
She wants it
I'll do it. The
after
ice
we
cream
eat
after
our
we eat.
dinner.
Oh, after we eat. Okay.
But
Do you want?
have one.
Just a teeny tiny scoop and a little bit of this. And if you're really lucky, you get to lick the knife later. Well, not lick the knife, but
That would be dangerous.
Just don't lick the sharp edge.
man,
Live life.
I like the fact that you could probably make these. I mean, really an hour, 50 minutes because of the time we have to make it. But that's why you make 2 batches and make one early so you can have it and then you can have some later. Oh man, I just eat the brownies. It's really good.
The
But-
only thing they need is some walnuts.
Oh, some crunch.
Oh,
I wonder if the walnuts would just sink to the bottom though, because there's not much structure.
sink to the bottom with you. Okay. Look, I got rid of my thing.
That was fast.
A fast episode?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're only 36 minutes in. I could tap dance for the next 20 if you want, but
No, thank you.
we're not going to do that. I'm going to give you that much of your life back. But if you get a chance, get yourself from, I've just gotten a text from Ray Lee. It says idea for the pizza oven, and I have to see what it says. But
Oh.
everybody's always looking out for the old pizza oven. Everybody loves it. But remember,
Pizza parties are the best parties.
well, and when we get it built, there'll be a lot of episodes of Side Dish filmed of the different things we can do in there. So get yourself some peanut butter whiskey. Don't drink too much of it.
What was the other brand that Carly? What?
Sheep
No. Do you remember?
shear? No.
No.
Stillwater?
No.
That was it.
Stillwater?
No, it was something close to that. Sheepwater?
Right.
If you guys know what peanut butter whiskeys are out there, let me know. But it's good. Carmen and I will decide next week what we're going to make. It's going to be so good. It's going to be the best side dish episode ever. Just kidding.
So rude.
Just kidding. Anyways, we hope you
Screwball.
tune in. Screwball.
Screwball?
Yes.
That's
I don't know why.
that peanut butter
You know
whiskey?
why I thought it said it was a sheep? Because it has a sheep on the bottle.
Oh.
What did I say? Sheep water at one point?
Yeah,
That's
that,
gross.
that seems gross.
Never drink sheep water. And that's your tip from Side Dish tonight. And remember that we love you. Thanks for stopping by. Be kind, be loyal, and do something nice for somebody next week. We'll see you then.